Thanks for coming to Summer Reading Book Club, you guys. I'm excited to hear about everything that everyone's reading, and I can't wait to tell you about my book that I've been reading. I've been eyeing Jen's book.
Oh.
He's gonna eat Pete! He's gonna eat Pete!
He was so creative. He had so many ideas on how to play, and he wanted to play with the monster. It's so sweet, but
is it scary?
it is a little scary.
Ooh.
There might be a little gross part in there.
Ooh,
Nice.
you'll like that,
I
Dave.
do like gross.
So I read Promise Boys, and it was so good. It colored my world because it looked at everyone as being guilty, and then you got to see their story from their perspective and from everyone in their lives' perspectives. So it changed the way I look at things.
Were they guilty?
You'll have to read it to find out.
Oh.
I read Nubia the Awakening, which is by, you might know the actor Omar Epps.
Yeah.
And Omar Epps wrote this book. And this is a book about a future New York City where the waters have risen and the whole place is flooded out.
Wow.
That sounds scary.
And it's about some teenagers who are from an African community who migrated there, and they're discovering that they have inherent powers.
Oh, nice.
It's the first book of a series. There's 3 of them. It was really good.
Oh.
Deep.
Okay, guys, my book is the Inside Scouts that help the strong cheetah.
Oh.
So, in this book, it has lots of different colors. Like that.
Yeah.
See?
yeah.
Oh.
He's a superhero.
Yeah.
And the Inside Scouts have other books that they help other animals. So
Okay.
what they do is they shrink themselves down really, really tiny, and then they get into a little ship, and then they go in and help different injured animals, and they fix them from the inside out. And it's really cool.
So I listened to a book for teens or really for adults. And so I brought it on my phone. It's called That's Not My Name by Megan Lally. And it's a thriller. And it's about a girl who shows up to a police department and has amnesia, does not know who she is.
Oh.
And then in a subsequent storyline, they're teens looking for their friend. And so you go through the adventures to see if they end up at the same. And the teens are sneaking out and doing some bad things for the good of to find their friend.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's really good. Really good.
I read Lola Meets the Bees.
Ooh,
Nice.
Yes, I'm afraid of bees because they might sting you.
They do like to sting.
But not really.
Oh.
You find out all about bees and their hives and how they live together and who's in charge. Lola goes to meet her friend Zora, who's a beekeeper, and teaches her all about it, but she was scared and she got to wear the full beekeeper outfit and learn how bees don't really want to bite us. But she does learn what bees do that color our world. Because without bees, we wouldn't have
Flowers.
flowers
Yeah.
and honey.
I love honey. My book was The Bad Guys. This is actually the one last thing. So there's 19 other Bad Guys books. So this is the final book that kind of wraps it all together. There's elements of time travel, which I love, as they go back and kind of try to wrap some prior things up. They go forward into the future, kind of telling what happened to some of the various characters in the Bad Guys. And then, they find it's the final book. So if you've loved any of the other Bad Guys, which my 8-year-old son Alex absolutely loves, I think you'll like the Bad Guys one last thing. So.
The book that I read is called The Rest of the Story by Sarah Dessen, and she has written lots and lots of books, and I thought maybe she was done writing books, but this is one of her more recent ones, so I was very excited. She usually writes romance stories, and almost always about high school kids. And in this one, the main character, Emma, spends 3 weeks with her family, but that she doesn't really know that well, cousins, aunts, those types of things, at a lake community. And then during that 3 weeks, she kind of finds out all these things about her family and about some secrets and about memories. And then not by her choice. She has to spend 2 weeks at a different part of the lake community. And there she learns about some stereotypes. So I remember your book, and maybe privilege, and maybe being honest, and then compromising. So it's very good. And there's not too much romance, just a little bit of good romance. Yeah. Thanks for telling us all about your books that you're reading. I know that everybody will want to go to the Johnson County Library to pick up their free summer reading book. What I loved best is that hearing about all your books colored my world. This summer we're gonna read!
My book is the best.